toss. I mean, Team's
So
coming in.
much
Lar's going to be able to walk out alive. They turn. They take out Ducalis.
Oh, this ability is just ridiculous. He just took so much, and they tipped Ducalis. How many deaths is that on him?
I was going to say,
great.
Mira's really trying
Mira, he's been busy getting these ready for Laurel, who already has a successful lane. All three cores at the top. And support's having a dream time. Bat Rider overall not really having much impact. Omar unable to take abuse of him with the Brewmaster to put any pressure.
They want to dive this. The Remnant will get thrown down to try and keep him cover safe, but there we go. Toss comes in, and indeed, Lal,
He pings it.
the crash landing.
He's got amp damage too, so the damage from it is ridiculous.
That's true.
But it was dead
It
anyway,
looked
probably.
mega busted there because of the early game. What went wrong really for PSG Quest? What did they expect to happen or get out of a lane setup that they just did not?
I think they expected this bottom lane to be able to apply more pressure to the troll, but it just has not happened. And now Lara already has Blink.
He's in. They're going to try and see if they can burst through the Brew. Yeah, look at the bushwhack control. Can they kill him off in time? They can. Malik not able to get the split off there with the lockdown that Spirit have.
Laurel might just go for more. Still has the Blink. He's got an Illusion Rune.
He's able to get it blind. He is. Straight in on top of Ducalis.
Easy kill.
Another toss. Another kill. 7-1. 5K lead here for Spirit so far. Going to see some crazy timings. We've got to check out, I believe the pipe timing, that's got to be quite a fast one, right? Collapse. What, 13 minutes, pipes out.
Done.
Are we able to get the check on that? Maybe I'm wrong. We haven't seen a lot of time. But, okay, it's only been 2 matches, but still. Fastest by quite some time. And as I say, yeah, this is a great game for the pipe. Malik this time should be able to get the split off if he wants to. So if they can get something out of this one. The split's out. They're looking towards Lar. They jump in. The burst from the waveform. Is it enough? He's getting low.
But the Ravage.
They collapse. He just turns up and he turns it around.
Oh, this game, it's 13 minutes, but it feels like they've already run out of options.
Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness.
Malik, is he even getting out? Can they get him with a bushwhack? Oh, they want to dive. They want to dive. They've got the stunt. They've got the toss.
You show up with everything. You can't even kill the Tiny. See it, of course, this game, but it's very good this game versus the Morph and the Void Spirit as well, too. He hasn't had to go it yet. Yeah, he queues it up right afterwards. It is phenomenal, as it's a picture-perfect game for Team Spirit. And just keeping the ball rolling. Laurel just playing as aggressive as possible. He doesn't feel any threat.
TA2000 turns into the Tiny. It's caught by the Ravage, collapses in, locks him down. That's the Morph dead.
And they
crash landing.
And they ping the crash.
Kraken swell.
He's at 14.
Being extremely humble.
But PSG Quest, they did get heroes they want. The lanes is really, I think top lane getting these like little kills that they got into Ducalis and onto the Morph compounded massively, and then they weren't able to actually make an aggressive move bottom ever on Troll. Troll free farmed. And Malik, he's just got no recovery. None of them have recovery. There really is not much that they can do. Just get Midas's. Hope that Spirit throws.
I mean, they got what they want, but what you want isn't always what's best for you, you know? I want a burger, fries, and a chocolate bar. It ain't good for me. Maybe they wanted these heroes, but they weren't good for them. Because it's certainly looking like that. It's a rough one here. PSG Quest.
Goodbye, my friend. It's a rough one. Oh, and
how's the... have we got the Midas online yet? It's nearly there.
Almost.
If they make this comeback, this will be the biggest comeback of the tournament.
This will be the biggest comeback of Dota history.
Hey, there's the beginning of the comeback.
The 5 position down. They're putting down it. You can see.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay. He'll TP an inch away to his tower, and he's gonna get Ghana.
Oh, can he get the split off? He can if he wants to. Oh, he hesitated. Oh, he still gets it off though. The hesitation was not punished. He's still able to split and run away. Back to the base, back to the
let him run. Tier 3. Here we go.
See PSG Quest, can they pull together one sort of team fight around the high ground?
Well, they used their Brew split. That was their team fight.
Oh, and they go. Lal ready to dive tier 4s, gets the toss back on the Jakiro. Carlos is out. Tier 3's gone, but just 19.5 minutes in, and Team Spirit, they're looking to take the barracks. And not a lot is being done by PSG Quest.
It's just talking about next game. What went wrong, how it went wrong, etc. Because, yeah, this one done and dusted from early on. Spirit speeding things up. You know, they've said a couple times that they like to play slow, but this is not one of those games.
They keep it into this.
Farewell. On to the next.
On to the next. On to the next kill. On to the next game. GG is called. Well, there you have it. Team Spirit
shellacking.
Yeah, this is the kind of team spirit that's in a form to win the whole tournament. You know, they turn up, they make this game look easy. We've had some stomps on the main stage, but this may have been the stompiest of stomps.
Yep. Absolutely. They crushed.
So now for Spirit, I feel like you need a hero that either allows you to tempo up the game and like force some stuff at 20-25 minutes, or you go for a Naga counter that can play against heroes jumping you. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I would have potentially liked a Zeus earlier.
Oh,
I feel like the Centaur was a little bit too prevented. Cause I do think Zeus is good against what Quest have,
but not a great one either versus the Centaur. That high base damage, 90 damage on the Centaur to 58 of the Clinks. We're seeing it. Those extra bit of denies coming out from Malik. And Miposhka could be dead here.
Look, can he run away from this one? He cannot. The Inkswell stun comes out. First blood. There's the PSG Quest over in the river. Mira some of the rotation. Find Noob. Noob will be able to bottle up the water in. In fact, he's able to turn and look to take down Mira. He'll get the kill. Will cost him his life though, as Lyle's able to get the clean up after it all. So Mira. They're going to try and set something up, but he's off the mark with the bushwhack, and now they're going to turn straight over towards him. They've got the Inkswell, they're going to be able to kill him off, no problem. Mira, a bit of a
collapse. They've got the net, got the TP.
See if they can body block off his escape as well, easily. They can get the power strike in.
Noob. There we go.
He's certainly making it look like a hot start so far in the mid. Sand King had a great lane, now already picking up 3 kills in his first 8 minutes.
And I believe he does have a couple stacks as well, too, to be able to continue that farm going. All right.
Should be ready to pop the skill point into the Doom if he sees an opportunity to go for a kill with it. They know where Tier 2000 is here with Illusions. Again,
Catch.
They're going to get him with the bushwhack. Follow-up stun. They'll put the Stampede to try and get Tier 2000 out of their jump forward for long. Can he get that last bit of burst in? He can. The arc lightning comes through. Tier 2000 is taken out.
Doom.
He'll happily drop the Doom down to secure a second kill. They've already got the big one. They're happy to find a bit of a bonus. Setup's there, and Lyle cleans up the double.
Nagasaren's not getting much of anything. Radon is getting the farm on the Clink's bottom. Even though Sand King's getting good farm, Tier 2000 just getting next to nothing. Noob, he's got to make some moves when he's got that blink, and they got to hit hard. Him and Malik. That's while the Nagasaren catches back up, so I do like this move. Who are they going to find?
They're going to get Miposhka. Yeah. Settle for the support, especially if it means they can get the tower on top of it.
That's a good kill. Noob, continue having that good time. And I think okay, this is cool too. He's just leaving the lane. He's going to wait for the bounty or the power rune too, so Malik can finish this one off and he can keep it. Eternal Shroud was finished, so they're looking to play around this timing. Good look at Spirit. Since they saw this smoke, they're super ready. Miposhka potentially trying to bait.
Surely he dies for this. Can they really bail him out of it? They're going to try and fight back. Maybe they could save Miposhka for now. He will finally fall.
Pipe on pipe.
They're going to look for kills in return, though. The Stampede comes to an end. They're ready to charge down Malik. Malik
the song
comes out for Tier 2000. It's going to give them time to reset. Maybe even
might go
get back in. They're pretty grouped up.
Oh,
Malik, he's stepping forward. He's able to get the Hoostop out of the 2, and then the Burrow Strike follow as well. They're able to pop the back lines. This is going to be an easy cleanup here for PSG Quest as they take down all 4.
I love that Malik went pipe, and TA 2000 shows up at the perfect time. They tank through everything. The TA 2000 can just play with this team every single time as well. They essentially have that 5 heroes. And yeah, pipe versus Zeus. Very effective.
Done. But with the dust, they're bringing any follow-up damage. They've got the Stampede and the Soulbind. They're in under the 2 of them. They're able to make the jump. Radon's gone, and now they can look over towards Collapse, maybe. We've got Miposhka and Mira by his side. Bushwhack will come out to catch on to Malik. They are keeping Collapse pretty alive against all this damage coming out, but Collapse, can he continue to survive?
How is he alive?
I don't know. He doesn't
still alive.
Okay. I think PSG, I think everyone expected Collapse to go down there, but the auras came into play. He heals up, doesn't die into the Tier 2, and Team Spirit, they're able to turn that around and get a double for Lal.
He had this cloak last one, but this time it seems like he can tank pretty much everything.
Yeah, how was there not enough damage to kill that Doom? That was crazy.
I look at the damage numbers look so pathetic.
A bit easier and more.
Mira's the one who's been found.
Guaranteed, but indeed, on the mid, they get the jump upon him. Mira's going to be able to hold him back with the H. He's opting for the TP out. He's away before Malik gets him with a Hoostop. Miposhka,
no way he gets
will
out.
Get left behind. They can close in. Burrow Strike to stop the TP. They'll take the Sven.
Guess maybe it was just a smoke to try to get information from them there. The Clinks one, so maybe they could actually look for something here. I really think for a Collapse, it's going to be all up to him how they're able to, if they can actually ever get these Dooms on these crucial targets. That's pretty much going to be the dictator of if Spirit's going to be able to control and get this game back into favor for themselves. So far, PSG Quest just feels like it's a lot easier for them to make the jumps and make the moves.
Radon.
Oh. He has BKB.
They've got Dust. They're going to see him after the song comes to an end. They're in on top of him. He's going to put the BKB and try and run away from all of this. Now go for the TP. Nope. Not going to make it. Too many heroes beating into him. Riyadh will fall, but the Wisdom Rune was taken.
Not worth.
Flavored mango, if you have one that's gone off a bit.
Well, it's not saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise it.
Mira, they want to jump inside the base.
Straight in, Noob. He goes for it. They'll get it. That's Mira gone. Collapse.
And collapse, maybe. He's
outside of the base. They're stomping indeed. We'll see if we can keep us cool and not need to pop the BKB.
He's got the seal totem.
With the ink swell.
Anyway, the seal totem.
Gonna bounce when time. The pressure coming in down the mid though. PSG Quest, they'll get the tier 2. 40 seconds.
But tier 2000 did have to be careful. Good timing for him to Silver Edge away. Because he can die if he gets isolated. They do have damage. It just can they ever find him?
Is he going to stick around for this creep camp tier 2000? He is, but Team Spirit, they've turned their attention over towards DeCarlos instead. They'll drop the Doom down for
on him. PSG Quest is going to look for this
Absolutely.
fight.
Soulbind into Who's They're going to get the jump straight in over towards Mira. Now they're on top of Riyadh. He's going to put the BKB and try and run. See if they can catch him.
He's rooted.
They can indeed. They've got him with the ensnare. Noob follows up with a Burrow Strike. That's Riyadh gone for 80 seconds. They're using the song to see if they can catch out anyone else. But as it is, the rest of Team Spirit are able to keep far enough away. Still, though, 75 seconds, they might have to try and hold up the defenses without their carry.
Now they can go. Yeah, now they can potentially start to poke that high ground. Of course, the Zeus is alive, but if Laurel is not careful, he could just get jumped and popped. As soon as the Doom gets used, it's just PSG Quest.
Immediately on top of them.
Instantly go for them.
I've got to be careful on this high ground as well. Noob won't be too afraid of going in for a jump Burrow Strike if he sees the chance to. And there we go. Straight over towards Maposhka. Finds himself a sphere. Maposhka's gone. He's going to have to use the buyback straight away. Lal jumping in very aggressively. He wants to start the right clicks to try and scare them off. It's kind of working. The BKBs are coming out from both sides.
He definitely
Burrow Strikes away. I mean, yeah, Lal just no fear there on him as he just leaps in. They want to try and take a fight around this potential Roshan respawn time.
And if they can ever get the... Let's see if he can ever find the Doom, because as you mentioned, the buybacks, are they at the ready? Noob is... The TA 2000 is 400 short.
He's close. If they get a kill, they'll have enough money in the team fight. They're going to spot things out of the two Soul. Collapse is going to try and find his target. He's in. He's going to drop the Doom down on towards the Centaur. Now they turn over towards Noob. Lal is right-clicking pretty hard, but Noob's able to put the cheese back up to full HP. The song for TA 2000 used as an effort to reset the fight and find the chance to get on top of the squishes. They're going to look towards the Zeus. Straight away, in with the Burrow Strike. They make the jump over towards Lal, take him down. A lot of damage coming out from Riyadh as he's able to turn, take Noob out. But Malik's in on top of him with the Who Stomp. They close in on the Clink to bring Riyadh down as well. Now they can turn over towards Collapse. PSG trying to clean them up one by one, but indeed the buybacks from both Lal and Riyadh coming in. Noob also potsing over towards the Siege Creep. He's got the Burrow Strike on towards Maposhka. Maposhka's gone. That's going to be Collapse out for good. And the same to be said here for Maposhka and for Mira. The three of them dead without buyback.
They had to just choose, I guess, the Centaur to go for that Doom, but then he's just able to get the song and reset things and get a pretty ideal situation from TA 2000. They get the rush. If you don't doom the Centaur, they stampede and run. If you doom the... Yeah, it's tough, right? It's just, as we see, Collapse, you can't get that good Doom target that wants to be able to enter both of them.
No, for sure, yeah. He did what he needed to do, but when you're down 20k, even if you're able to make the correct moves, the team fights are not going to be easy, and we're seeing that here. See if Riyadh and Lal can keep this game alive. They're going to have to wait, as I say, 40 seconds or so until their teammates are back up.
And overall, to be honest with you, DeCarlos is doing quite a bit more work than Mira is able to. It is, of course, they have disadvantage, so he's able to do stuff like that, but this Ench, I know almost solo killed the Doom, if I wasn't mistaken there. Those impetus was just flying on top of him. And I think he almost killed the Clinks with the one stun. One stun into the 8 impetuses or something like that. As Spirit
super tanky, right? This Enchantress. So BKB Hurricane Pike is also getting this Eternal Shroud sent out to him next.
Spirit have endured for a long time throughout this game, but it's just impossible for them to have a successful team.
Can Spirit pull together some incredible level of defense? It's going to have to be one of the finest that we've seen this tournament. They're down 36k. PSG Quest. All the tools to be able to close this one up. Collapse, he's stepping up. They'll go immediately for him.
They've got the burst.
They're in with the Burrow Strike. Collapse is out. 575 gold short of buyback. It's just down to the 4 of them on Team Spirit to try and continue this hold. Push coming in to Carlis.
He's the tower hitter.
Range racks.
Yeah, he's the objective taker.
And turn over towards the melee. And they're going to realize pretty soon there's no buyback available on the Doom. Malik's going to get it with the jump. He gets the Who stopping onto the 2. Then they get the catch onto Lal. Lal's gone. Noob will lose the Aegis, but with that jump, the job should be done here for PSG Quest as Riyadh caught on the retreat back to base. He's also out without buyback.
Very nice. Great fight. Hex comes out. They jump Laurel. They completely 100-0 him and the Doom the moment that they show. Now they should be able to close this one out. Took them a while, 43,000 gold lead, but now the 3 cores are gone. The couriers, the shenanigans, they're trying to cut the waves.
They really are. Miposhka's got outside the base. He's got buyback. As we said, the other 3, they do not. 30 seconds until Collapse is back in. Lyle and Riyadh, their buyback still on cooldown for the entirety of their death. PSG Quest, they're onto the tier 4s, looking to close it up. They get another jump in onto Miposhka. We'll get back towards the fountain. The backdoor protection kicks in. Where's the nearest creep wave? Well, top lane. Mira's cutting it. Malik trying to bring in the mid. They can't kill it through backdoor protection.
No, but there's 70 seconds until the main 2 do come back, so.
And the mid lane's coming in.
Should be able to force the issue here once those creeps come in.
And the backdoor protection's gone. Collapse is up. They've got to try and do something crazy with the 3 of them if they want to stop it. Noob's already made the jump over towards them. They get Collapse with the Hex. They're able to burst through him before he can get the BKB off or anything off. He's gone. GG is called. PSG Quest will push it to a game 3.
Very well played. This was a very team win in particular, right, from the side of PSG Quest. I feel like the macro game this time around was beautiful. Of course, there's some nice individual stuff to point out. Malik not dying at all in this game.
This is also a lot about feel. Like, your last picking, you're going to take whatever you're vibing.
Oh, yeah, that guy clears illusions. Wouldn't necessarily think of it as a collapse hero. He actually hasn't played it yet this event. In theory, very good.
Maybe someone else will do it later, but either way. We'll have to see what he can do because he does have good spells to steal versus the Sand King, versus the Jakiro, even versus that Pango. Could definitely see Mira get some really good ones.
Well, we have Mira's win rate there at least on it, so indeed he himself has not been winning more than losing. Top lane, the split actually found here by Riyadh.
You can just constantly use this kind of clear to deal with some illusions, but I don't know if we'll see that. It's a very niche kind of item, and Collapse steps up a bit far here.
Might be in trouble this time round. They've got the ensnare to set things up. They're out with the illusions. Collapse. Can he run away from this? Another dual breath thrown down by Ducalis. Ducalis.
He goes down first.
The Collapse. He will indeed go down in return. Top lane, Riyadh. Oh, good stop there from Miposhka. He's going to be able to hold Omar and Malik back. And Riyadh, he's considering getting some hits back in. Turns back towards the 2 of them. Omar, a couple of punches coming in from Miposhka. They bring the Hoodwink down.
Might even be able to get a second one. The damage does wear off, though, on that Spirit. Perfect stomp.
Absolutely there. Miposhka with a beautiful hold of the Spirit with this lineup are just going to run them over in 20 minutes, which I think is unlikely with their heroes. I think it's going to be expected that this Naga Siren's going to get farmed, right?
Yeah, but they do have, right, they have the Ember. That's why they went for, right? So this itemization, you can go Gleipnir, you can play very aggressive. And ET, as the game progresses, ET becomes better and better versus Naga Siren, just because of that aura.
Trying to get in with the setup here. The Spirit's going to have a fair bit of right-click Miposhka, ready to start slapping into Ducalis. Ducalis goes down.
Nice stun.
Excellent power strike out from 2 of them. They'll get the double kill from Mira. Stomp comes out to hold back the Sun King.
He gets the courier, too.
I mean,
he might pay with his life.
Can he find Mira as well? The Stinger comes out. So Noob gets the double, but Spirit, with that aggression, they were able to take TO2000 out of the lane.
Slowing down his farm. I mean, similar to last time, but yeah, Noob definitely seeing the separation between him and the Ember, having a great rotation and a good lane. So about 1,000 gold ahead already, just off of that one. I believe he's had some stacks to farm as well, if I'm not mistaken, so did get enabled even more. Omar with the amp damage.
Indeed, that amp damage absolutely helping them have enough to get the kill throughout the duration of those 2 stuns.
The Stinger and the Caustic just 100-0'd him pretty much. This game can get... I hope this game does go late stages, because this game has so much exciting kind of team fight that's coming out from both sides, just explosive ones in particular, from the side of PSG Quest a little bit more, but the potential of ET, I feel like we've not seen it so much now onto the main stage as well, because it keeps getting banned.
Oh, they got the damage to take out Collapse this time with the bushwhack and acorn shot coming in from Omar. It's enough to bring him down. They'll lose Ducalis in return, but it's PSG Quest taking out the core.
Feels like Omar's everywhere. Somehow he's only 1-1-1, but I feel like I've seen him in all 3 lanes multiple times already.
They're definitely forcing reactions at the least.
Yeah.
And attempts.
Stealing the stacks too. Yeah, very nice move. I mean, Noob. He's playing this picture perfect right now, 3-0-1, and incredibly aggressive. Look how fast he's moving.
Absolutely, and it's a big catch as well, straight onto Riyadh. This Sand King, I mean, you said after that previous game performance, you're already adding into the list of heroes that you say, Noob, put him on, he's going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
This game, he's heating it up even more. He's
level 10.
Even faster.
He's keeping up with the game clock. Now I can make a move on him. They do have the stun stolen. Maybe overplaying his hand a little bit here, Noob. Can he get out of this?
Bosch's going to try and run him down, but Omar and Malik there to hold him back. In fact, they get the ice path from the Macropie down onto the two of them. Team Spirit, they're still going to try and push on. They look towards Malik. Catch him in the opening stun with the Primal split out. They'll have the damage to bring the Pango down.
Mira having the spell steal.
Collapse going to catch anything more. The chase out onto Ducalis.
Can he pull him back?
He's trying to. We'll be able to get him back. It's under the tier 2.
Noob is here.
It comes to an end. It's a little bit deep for them to dive at the moment. Now they're ready to turn. Noob jumps back in with the Burrow Strike. They kill off Mira. A little bit risky. A picture perfect start on the Sand King this game, Noob.
They're going again. Laurel.
Here they get the opening stun. Burrow Strike into the bushwhack. Rolling Thunder. Ice Puff as well. Not a chance for Lal. And off this Ember Spirit, setting up for the tier 1 tower to go down in the mid lane. PSG Quest getting a nice advantage now, up to 5k gold lead.
They're answering the Ember Spirit beautifully, and now potentially another move. Noob, he's everywhere.
He is. As soon as you see him make a play in the mid lane, he's straight away down bottom, setting up for Omar to help find the setup. It's another one for Noob.
And potentially even another one. He's got a blink stun.
Yep, and he goes again, gets the catch on a Collapse. Collapse can't get a split off.
Oh, they're running away with this early game, and an instant smoke to keep applying the pressure. PSG Quest has ramped the speed up from that last game massively.
Yeah, this is wild, and they're doing this all whilst, of course, TA 2000.
Are they going to find him again?
Surely not. They get the Burrow Strike, the Ice Spot, they're going to find him again. Lal's game now getting completely annihilated by PSG Quest.
Noob is just absolutely dominating. This is crazy.
They were just ready to pull it out in case of emergency. You know, and that happened. Obviously, game 2, they lose that game, they're going home.
So
that was the time to bring out the special stuff here.
Yep, looking at everything inside of this tournament, yeah, it doesn't look like he's played. Let me get to the play-ins as well, too, because I don't believe he played in the play-ins. Nope, this is the first day he's playing.
Spirit, they're going to try for a fight here. They're going to look for the guns, but again, the Burrow Strike and the Bushwhack, they're going to send him onto the 2 of them. They're going to look to burst through Lal. Lal, he's gone. The split will go off.
But Noob has a Bloodstone already.
I mean, they have to run. Collapse has to split and run. They chase him down. They kill him through the split.
They got to all run on Spirit. Noob just tanks through everything, and he's barely even hurt.
10k lead. TA 2000 in the top spot.
They've got Greaves on Malik with a blink, too, so they always have follow-up for every team
as
fight.
well. They've got the Orchid setup. Mira's in to help out, though. Collapse. Chance to split before the song comes into play. Can they do anything about tier 2000? He's got backup. He did have the option to TP out, but he wants to stick around and fight. Backup comes in for Quest. They get the jump straight away onto the Rubik. Mira's out.
Collapse is dead.
I mean, Lal comes flying across the team fight. He's going to have to TP out in the trees. He does not want to be a part of this. Indeed, Collapse dead again.
They're not. When was the last time they got a kill?
And these are painful deaths. You know, the Collapse keeps getting very close to the Radiance. I can only imagine he would have actually had the gold for it there, seeing as he's going to have to go in about 10 gold time. 13k lead here for PSG Quest.
It's just the fact that they're growing the lead. It's not like it's staying stagnant at any moment.
They're getting so much done.
Growing and growing and growing. And yeah, Noob is he's everywhere. Look, he shows to. The heat map must just be ridiculous. He's absolutely everywhere. And the song.
Oh, indeed. TA 2000. He's found himself a Troll Warlord in the trees. Silence is in. Radon, extremely dead.
And Noob takes the kill. Why not? And it's right next to Roche, too. They can easily bring this one down with their farm, and no way for Team Spirit to contest. This one is getting out of the realms of control, really, for Team Spirit, even if they can get the itemization for some of these heroes that can deal with them. By the time they get some,
to kill one of the cores. You just got to keep hitting creeps, hope for the best, and prepare for the high ground defense.
Yeah, because if you don't 100-0 them, it's very likely that they're just going to have the song that comes in, resets the fight, and then they just slam you down. It's Miposhka.
Noob's ready to go. He's gone. Happy to drop ults for this. The game's at a pace where, you know, Quest, they know that they don't need ults to kill people in team fights, so solo opportunities arise. They'll pop an ult or two, get an easy kill, keep the pressure on.
Oh, and I love if Noob does go down the route of this Hex, too, then he's got even more control to be able to deal with this Ember. Oh, Laurel. Is he going to step up? They're ready for him.
Immediately. Omar's in with this.
He cut the tree.
He's able to cut the tree, but the Burrow Strike, Ice Path, and Rolling Thunder still connect, and that's enough to take him down.
They'll ping one of those wards immediately, but the ward has already done its damage. They'll be able to poke high ground, force the glyph. TA2000's in the area if they do want to continue forcing here. Couldn't ask for better plays coming out from PSG Quest in this one. I mean, both games just flawless movements. Still no BKB on Laurel.
I mean, they're smoking up, but what's the plan here? Sinto and Aegis. The Aegis still there for a minute. It's not like it's even close to expiring.
Radon, he's spotted.
They found him in the trees. Have to poke around with him, see if they can get that BKB off. There's going to be the Rolling Thunder coming across. He's going to get stuck for now, Malik. Radahn now put the BKB and look to turn. Got to make the move over towards Malik, but Malik's pretty tanky. He's finally able to break out of that part around the crystals. The roots come in. They may just be able to kill Malik off. Is he actually going to survive through this? No. They've killed Malik off on the Panda. It's there, and now with the BKB and the ult already used, there's little left for Radahn to keep himself safe with. TA2000 moves in, bar strike from Noob to take him Radahn down.
It's very desperate moves that Spirit's trying to get some type of moves here, but Laurel...
They've got him as well. The Ensnare, the Ice Path Macropire takes him out.
Tip TA2. Yeah, I mean, if TA2000 wants to play Naga Siren, pick him Naga Siren.
I give him it every game, honestly.
Yeah. They just play so well around it. Because they've just, well, I mean, he hasn't had to do too much in this game, but it maybe just gives them that confidence to be able to play like this, because they've just played us 4 beautifully, and they know that they have the insurance policy of a Naga free farming the entire time during
And it's not like he's completely ignoring fights.
No,
he's
not at all.
in like half of them. He's there when they need him.
Very true. And he is finding these solo pickoffs too, and yeah, the songs have been beautiful. As Collapse passes his gem off to his courier to make sure that he doesn't even give that off, and now they'll get the kill.
Tries with the TP out, but indeed the Yule Scepter's there. Collapse, he's got no split, he's got no TP. As they'll slowly, but surely bring down the Brew yet again. Godlike. Noob here, 28 minutes in. Absolutely making a case for his Sand King.
Yeah.
This Sand King, it has to be one of the better performances. We've seen a lot of Sand King. We've seen a lot of very good performances, but which they may get. Because PSG Quest, whilst they do have quite the lead, I don't think they're going to feel any need to rush.
No, definitely don't need to rush it too much here. But if you see anybody step out, you'll kill them. But yeah, they can just keep all these lanes shoved in because there's just no way that they can push out these Naga Siren illusions at this point on the side of Team Spirit. So they're essentially trapped inside their base. They have to change that.
He's got on the side. He's got the Ice Path. He's just gone. He does have buyback available. The pipes have been done now on Collapse. He has the primal split. Malik, he's gone pretty deep with this one. TA2000 is going to use the song for now to reset.
Hey, Bruce Split was used. He just resets away. The strongest team fight ability that Team Spirit has now been used.
Won't be able to start anything here. We're going to have to sit back and indeed wait again for Quest to approach. Collapse stepping outside of the base. They get the catch on to Mira. Nice bar for Macropire laid down. Mira's gone. No buyback for him.
And Laurel might be forced to use BKB. Okay, he'll be able to get himself the high ground. Bit scary for a second there. At 40 seconds, no Rubik. And they can just keep every single one of these lanes pushing in. Double catapults are coming in too. Nope, just pump faking.
How do they go about this Team Spirit?
5-man Spirit into kill everybody but the TA somehow. Hope and dream. That's really all it feels like. Because now also, the Naga Siren has a butterfly, so you can't actually hit her anyway as this ET or anything anyway, even if you had any hope. So you'll have to kill the rest of the targets somehow. Rax is getting whittled down. Double catapults are still alive. And they even kill the catapults, they'll have to use the glyph. They know that'll get it refreshed anyway. Jump.
Go for Collapse. The loads us off. He else splits it down. The Posture steps up and indeed with the Yules. Noob's able to avoid the initial attempt to fight back. They're chasing Dakalis out of the back of the fight. They will get it. Noob, Burrow strike out onto the 2 of them.
He's got Aegis still.
Indeed, he's holding his ground. Will get caught by the stun here from the primal split. He's forced down to the low ground. Noob's able to break away from this. Radahn, he's in.
But Malik
and Ult stepping forward.
Resets away. And here comes Noob.
With any way to get him out of this. He's going to get caught by the jump back in from Noob. Radahn's gone. 80 seconds without him. Noob's able to step over towards Mirror as well. They'll take out the Rubik slowly but surely. I mean, the glimmer's there. They're stepping in. Burrow strikes back up. Mirror indeed down and out for 50. And with the song set up, TA2000, they're ready to go for the killing blow. The ensnare onto Lyle. Immediate execution there off the Ember Spirit. And now for Collapse. They're going to have him as well as this game. Surely is going to be over in a matter of seconds as PSG Quest. They're going to look to clean up the base first.
They couldn't even kill Noob's Aegis. They tried. Threw the splitter, they threw everything. He gets the Yules, resets. They chase the supports in the back lines, but Noob resets the fight beautifully. The epicenter comes through.
I got just the one buyback here from Collapse. The other 3 don't have any way back into the game. As PSG Quest onto the tier 4s. Malik ready in with the jump. They've got the in-snare set up into the Rolling Thunder. Noobs in. An insane amount of magical damage. The stomp does come out. It's the three of them from Aposhka. But he cannot save Collapse. Collapse is gone. The push continues from PSG Quest as the Ancient now exposed. Malik wanting to get some more kills to close this game up with. They get the jump onto Mira. Rubik dead yet again. Onto the Ancient. This game, it's over. GG is called. Spirit. They're knocked out of the competition, and PSG Quest, they'll get to move on here in the lower bracket.
In such beautiful performance, right? The first game, it was over in 10 minutes. Spirit completely smacked them down. PSG Quest adapt. They go for the Sanking on Noob back-to-back games.
Wow.
And what a performance. He absolutely dumpsters the game.
That's crazy.
10-0 and 20. He was everywhere, Owen.